Friends, have you ever stepped inside a house in BM? Immediately felt either a wave of pure peace wash over you or this heavy, stagnant energy just clinging to you? It's like the very walls of a house right here can hold onto the whispers of the past, absorbing every single emotion, every thought, every moment that unfolds within its space. Believe it or not, our homes are living, breathing sources of energy, and they are shaping our mood, our success, and yes, even our well-being. But that's not all. What if something as simple as how we care for our homes, something as ordinary as sweeping the floors, could actually invite abundance or, without us even knowing, push it right out the door? Imagine this, with every sweep of your broom, you're not just getting rid of dust bunnies, but actually shifting the very energy of your home in ways that can impact your fortune, your health, and your happiness. This isn't just some old wives' tale, no, this is a belief deeply rooted in centuries of spiritual wisdom, from the profound teachings of Buddhist monks to the ancient principles of feng shui. The great Buddha himself once said, "What we think, we become." This truth applies powerfully to the spaces we inhabit. The energy we nurture in our homes is a direct mirror of our inner world. A cluttered, chaotic space leads to a mind that feels just as scattered, while a home filled with light, order, and intention cultivates clarity, harmony, and abundance in our lives. Now I'm going to tell you the most important thing. Did you know that the time of day you sweep, the direction you move that broom, and even how you get rid of the dust can actually determine whether you are attracting or repelling good fortune? In this guide, we will explore the unseen power of energy flow within your home, revealing the best and worst times to sweep, and how this simple act of cleaning can become a spiritual practice, one that amplifies your prosperity, well-being, and inner peace. Watch to the end and you'll find out the most important thing. Your home is much more than just a structure where you live. It's a vibrant energy center that has a direct impact on your fortune and overall well-being. In ancient energy principles, each house has its own unique energy field, and when this energy flows smoothly and freely, the family experiences prosperity, radiant health, and genuine success. However, when this energy is disrupted or depleted, wealth can mysteriously vanish, relationships can become strained and tense, and health may begin to suffer. Remember the words of the Buddha, who wisely said, "Your mind is a garden, your thoughts are the seeds. You can grow flowers or you can grow weeds." In the same way, our homes act as an extension of our minds. The energy within our living spaces reflects and profoundly influences our mental and emotional states. Picture this, walking into a house overflowing with clutter, layers of dust, and stale, stagnant air. Instantly, your mood takes a nosedive. You might feel uneasy, restless, or even inexplicably anxious. On the flip side, stepping into a clean, well-organized, and peaceful space brings an immediate sense of calm, allowing you to breathe deeply and feel completely at ease. This isn't just some random coincidence. It's the tangible manifestation of energy flow at work in your life. In Buddhism, the concept of impermanence, anicca, teaches us that everything is in a constant state of change, including the energy within our homes. Just as our bodies require regular cleansing to maintain health, our living spaces also need periodic purification to stay balanced and harmonious. Sweeping is not merely a mundane physical task, but a deeply symbolic action, removing not only dust and dirt, but also stagnation, old burdens, and negative emotions that have accumulated over time. The ancient Chinese practice of feng shui beautifully aligns with this principle, emphasizing that a home should be a sanctuary of positive energy. Many wise people believe that stagnant energy can lead to emotional and financial blockages in our lives. A cluttered home often mirrors a mind that is equally cluttered, filled with distractions, nagging doubts, and unresolved issues. When we consciously and actively cleanse our space, we are also cleansing our inner world, creating space for fresh opportunities and cultivating a more peaceful state of mind. Sweeping may seem like a simple chore, but in reality, it plays a vital role in adjusting and harmonizing your home's energy field. When done at the right times, it can clear away negativity, preserve your financial luck, and maintain a fresh, harmonious atmosphere. But here's the thing. Done at the wrong times, it can disturb this delicate balance, potentially sweeping away prosperity and inner peace. The important thing is ahead. A truly well-balanced home is not only free from physical clutter, but also infused with elements that actively promote harmony and well-being. Imagine a home bathed in soft, natural light, the subtle, calming scent of sandalwood or jasmine gently lingering in the air, a space where fresh air circulates freely and easily. These aren't just aesthetic choices for decoration, they are powerful methods of cultivating an environment that fosters deep happiness and well-being from the inside out. By intentionally tending to our surroundings, we are setting the stage for a life filled with abundance, positivity, and joy. Throughout history, enlightened beings and wise sages have consistently emphasized the profound connection between our environment and our inner peace. The Buddha himself attained his deepest insights while meditating under the Bodhi tree, immersed in a space of profound serenity and natural beauty. Similarly, our living spaces should reflect an atmosphere of mindfulness, where every item has a purpose and every corner radiates a sense of tranquility and calm. The process of sweeping, therefore, becomes much more than just an act of cleanliness. It transforms into a sacred ritual of renewal, a precious opportunity to refresh both our homes and our minds. Now I'm going to tell you the gist. One of the most inauspicious times to sweep your house is between the hours of 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., often referred to as the Ghost Gate Hour. This is considered a period when negative energy is at its peak and the veil between the spiritual and physical realms is at its thinnest. According to ancient traditions, spirits and wandering energies are believed to be more active and present during these hours, filling the environment with a heavier, denser energy. Sweeping the house at this specific time is believed to disrupt the home's delicate energy field, potentially leading to financial losses, setbacks in your career, and general misfortune in your life. Buddha's teachings deeply emphasize that everything in life is interconnected and interwoven. Just as our thoughts and actions ripple outward to shape our karma, the energy we cultivate within our homes has a direct and tangible impact on our overall well-being. Ancient sages and monks believed that certain times of the day carried particularly strong energetic influences, and the early morning hours were considered especially volatile. Monasteries would often observe deep meditation and profound silence during these hours, believing that disturbing the energy of the environment could inadvertently invite unnecessary suffering. It is also believed that the human body is naturally at its weakest during these early morning hours. Our immune system is typically lower, and energy levels are naturally reduced. Cleaning the house at this time can create further disruptions, especially affecting the health of the elderly and young children. Many people have reported feeling unusually drained, fatigued, or experiencing a noticeable drop in morale after engaging in household chores during these early hours. Another highly unfavorable time to sweep is after 7 p.m. While the early morning hours are dominated by yin energy, nighttime signifies a shift in the energetic balance. Sweeping at this time may unintentionally scatter financial energy, negatively impacting the household's prosperity. The home naturally settles into a state of stability and rest after a full day of activity. Disrupting this natural process by sweeping can weaken the accumulation of wealth energy and make it more difficult for positive energy to remain and flourish. Additionally, if you sweep the house and immediately dispose of the trash after 7 p.m., it symbolically represents sweeping away good fortune and luck. It is believed that by doing so, you create an opening for external negative energy to enter your home, depleting the luck and prosperity that has been carefully gathered throughout the day. Many business owners, in particular, consciously avoid cleaning their homes at night out of a deep-seated fear that it may negatively impact their financial stability and overall business success. The ancient Chinese proverb, "A house full of wealth is useless if the heart is full of dust," beautifully reminds us that true prosperity is not solely about financial gain, but also about maintaining harmony and balance within our environment. It is believed that nighttime is when the home enters a state of stillness, and disrupting this natural equilibrium can have unintended and unwelcome consequences. Buddhist monks often practice evening prayers to purify their surroundings, believing that disturbing energy flows at night can invite misfortune into their lives. By recognizing the natural energy shifts in our environment and aligning our actions with these natural rhythms, we can cultivate a home filled with peace, prosperity, and genuine well-being. The simple act of sweeping, when performed with mindfulness and awareness, can either preserve harmony or unintentionally disrupt it. By respecting these ancient traditions and insights, we create a space where wealth, happiness, and well-being can naturally flourish. Beyond specific hours, there are certain days when sweeping should be completely avoided. The very first day of the month, and especially New Year's Day, are considered critical times when energy undergoes a powerful and significant transformation. Cleaning on these particularly auspicious days is believed to disrupt the natural flow of positive energy, making it more challenging to accumulate fortune and potentially leading to obstacles in work and financial stability throughout the coming period. This belief stems from the deeply rooted idea that the first day of a cycle sets the energetic tone for everything that follows. Just as a strong foundation determines the stability of a house, the energy cultivated on the first day of the month or year profoundly influences the outcomes of the days to come. In Buddhist practice, the new moon and full moon days are observed as sacred times for deep reflection, purification, and spiritual renewal. Sweeping on these days could be seen as disturbing this natural energetic reset, inadvertently pushing away blessings and good fortune rather than inviting them into your life. This belief is particularly strong among business owners, who often fear that sweeping on these key days could negatively impact their financial success for the upcoming month, or even for the entire year ahead. Traditionally, many families avoid sweeping from New Year's Eve all the way until the end of the first day of the new year to consciously ensure they retain all the positive energy needed to attract wealth, good fortune, and overall prosperity. Another important rule to remember is to avoid sweeping immediately after a guest has departed from your home. This practice is not solely about etiquette or politeness, but also deeply about preserving positive energy within your space. Every person carries a unique and individual energy field, and when they visit a home, they inevitably leave behind a portion of their energy. Sweeping immediately after they leave may symbolically erase their presence, inadvertently stripping them of good fortune and potentially disturbing the delicate balance of the home's energy. This is particularly significant for business owners, as the energy exchange between the host and the guest can directly influence business success and opportunities. Ancient wisdom teaches us that hospitality is a sacred and valuable practice. In Buddhist cultures, warmly welcoming a guest is seen as an act of profound kindness and generosity, a powerful way to cultivate good karma and positive connections. When someone enters your home, they bring their unique energy with them, and when they depart, a part of their essence and energy subtly remains. By sweeping immediately after their departure, you are not just clearing away dust. You may be symbolically rejecting their energy and the potential blessings they carry. A much better approach is to allow time for their energy to gently settle before cleaning, maintaining harmony, goodwill, and positive energy flow. These timeless principles remind us that our actions, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, carry real significance and energetic weight. Mindfulness in our daily routines, such as the simple act of sweeping, can transform a mundane chore into a meaningful spiritual practice of preserving harmony, attracting prosperity, and deeply honoring the energy of our surroundings. Among the most favorable times for sweeping is between the hours of 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. During this period, yang energy is at its peak, the air is fresh and invigorating, and natural sunlight beautifully fills the space. This combination creates the perfect conditions to effectively remove dust, cleanse old, stagnant energy, and warmly welcome positivity into your home. Sweeping during these morning hours actively helps to activate wealth energy, enhance good fortune, and set a positive and productive tone for a prosperous day ahead. As sunlight streams into the home, it naturally eliminates any lingering stagnant energy, effectively balancing the yin and yang forces within your living space. Many people deeply believe that morning sweeping is a powerful way to attract prosperity, which is why shopkeepers and business owners often begin their day by diligently cleaning their stores and establishments. A clean and bright environment not only makes people feel more comfortable and welcome, but also significantly increases the likelihood of successful transactions and overall financial growth. In Buddhist philosophy, morning is regarded as a sacred time for renewal, fresh starts, and new beginnings. Monks traditionally rise early to meditate and chant, consciously aligning their minds with the fresh and vibrant energy of the new day. The act of sweeping at this hour can be seen as a beautiful extension of this spiritual practice, a way to clear out not just physical dust, but also old, stagnant energy, making ample room for abundance, clarity, and fresh opportunities to enter your life. The Buddha wisely said, "Each morning we are born again. What we do today is what matters most." This profound statement also applies to the energy of our homes. By intentionally starting the day with mindful sweeping, we are consciously inviting prosperity and overall well-being into our living space. Sweeping in the morning can also be seen as a powerful metaphor for resetting one's life and intentions. Just as we diligently remove dirt and dust from our floors, we can use this time to mentally sweep away negativity, doubts, and worries from our minds, creating a clean slate for positive thoughts and actions. In Japanese Zen temples, there is a deeply respected tradition where monks meticulously sweep the temple grounds at the break of dawn, firmly believing that a clean and orderly environment cultivates a pure and focused mind. This ancient practice teaches us that by diligently keeping our surroundings tidy and harmonious, we also cultivate clarity, focus, and inner peace in our own lives. A fascinating belief in feng shui is that morning sweeping sets the energetic tone for the entire day that follows. It's very similar to the way athletes warm up their bodies and minds before a big game or competition. The way we intentionally begin our morning has a profound and lasting effect on how the rest of our day unfolds. If we consciously start the day by actively removing dust and old energy, we are creating space for new, positive experiences, opportunities, and connections to enter our lives. Many ancient traditions also emphasize that morning air is particularly charged with fresh life force, often referred to as qi, and when we open our windows and sweep during this time, we are actively inviting this vibrant and revitalizing energy into our home. Beyond simply attracting prosperity, morning sweeping is also said to promote vibrant health, longevity, and overall well-being. In traditional Chinese medicine, the body follows a natural rhythm, and early morning is considered the time when vital organs naturally cleanse and rejuvenate themselves. Just as our bodies refresh and renew overnight, so too should our living spaces be refreshed and revitalized in the morning hours. A clean and energetically clear home in the early hours is believed to support mental clarity, significantly boost productivity throughout the day, and elevate overall mood and emotional state. Another crucial element in morning sweeping is intention. Just as monks often chant mantras or prayers while sweeping temple grounds, we can also bring mindfulness and conscious intention to our own cleaning rituals at home. Rather than simply seeing sweeping as a mundane chore to be rushed through, we can choose to view it as a meditative practice, with each intentional sweep clearing away obstacles, negativity, and welcoming new opportunities and blessings into our lives. Some cultures even incorporate gratitude into this practice, silently giving thanks for their home, their health, and their blessings while cleaning, actively reinforcing an energy of abundance, appreciation, and positive expectation. Understanding these powerful principles can transform the simple act of sweeping into a sacred ritual, one that deeply strengthens our connection with our living space and brings greater harmony, balance, and joy into our daily lives. By consciously incorporating these ancient teachings and practices into our modern lives, we actively align ourselves with prosperity, vibrant well-being, and a deeper, more profound sense of inner peace. The direction in which you sweep also plays a crucial role in determining the flow of energy within your home. Sweeping intentionally from the outside of your home toward the inside is considered the best method to actively keep positive energy contained and flourishing within your space. Conversely, sweeping from the inside out, especially directly through the main entrance of your home, is believed to inadvertently drive wealth and good fortune away. Instead of this, it is highly recommended to carefully collect dust into a corner and mindfully remove it through a side or back door to avoid disrupting the flow of prosperity and positive energy. The way a broom is stored when not in use also matters energetically. Leaving a broom standing upright in plain sight or placing it randomly around the house can create energy instability and disruption. It is best to store your broom in a hidden or designated area, away from direct view and absolutely never near the main entrance of your home. Additionally, an older, worn-out, or damaged broom should be replaced regularly, as it can accumulate stagnant energy over time and become less effective at its energetic cleansing purpose. Maintaining a clean home is about so much more than just physical cleanliness. It is deeply about keeping your living space energetically balanced, harmonious, and vibrant. Incorporating elements like playing soft, uplifting music while cleaning, using natural essential oils to purify the air, and keeping healthy indoor plants can all significantly contribute to a more harmonious and peaceful atmosphere within your home. These elements work synergistically to enhance positive energy, making your home feel even more inviting, nurturing, and peaceful for yourself and all who enter. In Buddhist philosophy, it is understood that everything, both animate and inanimate, carries its own unique energetic signature. The way we consciously care for our home deeply reflects how we care for our inner selves, our minds, and our spirits. The Buddha wisely said, "Peace comes from within, do not seek it without." By intentionally treating our living space as a sanctuary, a sacred reflection of our spiritual practice and inner values, we actively create an environment where peace, prosperity, and well-being can naturally flourish and expand. Even small, seemingly insignificant rituals can have powerful and transformative effects on our home's energy. Lighting natural incense, such as sandalwood or sage, while sweeping can beautifully purify the air, effectively reinforcing positive energy and clearing away any lingering negativity. Some cultures traditionally place a small bowl of salt in different corners of the home after cleaning to absorb any lingering negative energy and maintain energetic balance. Others mindfully open doors and windows to let fresh air and natural sunlight stream in, inviting revitalization, renewal, and vibrant life force into their space. These small but deeply meaningful habits, when performed with conscious intention and awareness, transform everyday cleaning from a mundane task into a powerful act of renewal, energetic alignment, and spiritual connection. By understanding and consistently applying these timeless principles, sweeping and cleaning are no longer just ordinary chores, but mindful practices that actively align our surroundings with positivity, balance, and harmonious energy flow. When done with awareness, respect, and intention, these simple acts become sacred rituals of renewal, bringing both physical and profound spiritual harmony into our lives. Our homes are so much more than just physical structures made of brick and mortar. They are truly sacred spaces where our lives unfold, where our dreams take root and begin to grow, and where our personal energy is either nurtured, revitalized, or unfortunately, drained and depleted. Every action we take within these sacred walls, no matter how small or seemingly insignificant, carries inherent meaning, energetic weight, and potential impact. Sweeping is not merely about cleaning up dust and dirt. It is about consciously clearing away stagnant, negative energy, making ample room for fresh, new opportunities, and actively inviting prosperity, abundance, and joy to flourish within our lives. From the profound wisdom of Buddhist monks who intentionally wake at dawn to sweep temple grounds with deep mindfulness and reverence, to the ancient Chinese belief in qi energy flowing through our living spaces, one timeless truth remains consistently clear. Our external environment is a direct and powerful mirror reflection of our internal world, our inner state of being. When we consciously tend to our homes with care, deep respect, and mindful intention, we actively create a sacred space that truly supports our overall well-being, significantly enhances our success in all areas of life, and profoundly deepens our inner peace and sense of contentment. So, the next time you mindfully pick up a broom, try not to see it as just another mundane chore on your to-do list. Instead, consciously see it as a precious opportunity to energetically reset your space, to actively clear away negativity and stagnation, and to intentionally align yourself with abundance, prosperity, and well-being. Sweep with heartfelt gratitude for your home and all it provides. Sweep with focused awareness of your intentions, and sweep with the deep understanding that every mindful motion is actively shaping the energetic landscape of your home, and in turn, powerfully shaping the course and quality of your life's journey. As the Buddha wisely reminded us, peace comes from within, do not seek it without. The very same profound truth can be beautifully said for our homes. May your sacred space always be richly filled with radiant light, harmonious energy, and boundless prosperity.